Today, we're getting active.
No, you're going to get in trouble.
Well, I'm not going to get in trouble because actually this is about a gift for him. So therefore I can't get in trouble, which I love that part. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so you know that I've been looking for wallpaper forever and ever and ever for the guest house. Amazing stuff out there, but everybody has it. So I happen to know somebody, Maddie.
Could be me.
Again, featuring local artists. And I know that you do, I don't know, how would we describe it? Murals?
Wall art, murals.
Wall
like
art. Amazing stuff. So this is my plan.
Okay.
You're going to match the color of the car to the artwork that you do within the guest house.
Sounds like a plan.
It's going to be a total surprise.
Okay.
Because I know he loves this color, and I do too, and I think it's great. It's very Palm Springs. Before we get started, I want to talk a little bit about how this came to be. I went into, actually I've been in a couple of homes where you've done the walls, including your own.
Yes.
What, you woke up one day and you're doing walls?
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's it?
Yes. So, some of them are a bit more simple than others.
Okay.
There's that dining room I did, which is just, one color. And it's very simple.
That's the one that it sort of looks like Breeze box. Did I say it right? Breeze box?
Breeze box.
And I haven't had a drink yet.
Yet.
That's because I was driving.
Exactly.
So now that I'm not, I'll drink. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
But yeah, there was a few others that are a little bit more complex, like the red bedroom I did.
Okay.
So that kind of looks like 3D tiles, I guess.
Okay.
And then there's that other bedroom, which is got the grey color pattern or the grey color palette. Then that has the breeze blocks.
Okay.
Which
Which normally somebody wouldn't be able to put in the dining room. So that's what's so cool. It's like
Yeah.
very Palm Springs. But I have a favorite because I've seen photos of one that he did. You're so sweet to do this. We'll show it. It's like sort of like this explosion that's happening behind the TV.
Yeah.
He's so nice. He put me on the TV. And somebody named Rashid. So who knows? So the other thing we're going to give a shout out to is I have before, but now it's official. So your mom in Australia, your mom Judy in Australia is our Australian viewer.
The one viewer.
I thought your brothers watched.
Oh, and Caroline.
Okay, so we have three. We have three viewers. That's probably more than we have here, so we're good. So mom is watching in Australia.
Yes.
I love it. So we're going to go through the entire process.
Yep.
I'm probably going to get bored after 2 minutes. I trust you to go through the entire process from beginning to end. We'll speed it up a little bit just because,
Because we can.
things take time. Magic.
The magic of television.
Of the screen.
Hello, and welcome back to the Desert Brew Kitchen. Guess who's with me today? Robbie again.
Hey,
So
everybody.
I was so happy that you're with me today.
Me too.
And luckily, Gene is not here. He might pop up. We don't know. It's always a surprise with him. So we're gonna be making a salad, and we're gonna be using grapes. And as we said last time, we try to use very, how do we say, like in season
Yeah, like,
fruits and vegetables. And by the way, have you ever heard that tomatoes are fruits and not vegetables?
I have heard this.
Yes.
These heirloom tomatoes are
Yes.
gorgeous.
I'm glad that he knew the type of tomatoes. Gene would have never known that in a million years.
I know.
So-
I don't think he would even know they were tomatoes.
Exactly. He might think they are, I don't know, maybe,
I don't know.
zucchini.
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm gonna give you the cutting board so you
Okay.
can start.
What am I going to help with?
And I'm gonna be getting this as well. And now we're gonna start with the cutting process.
Okay.
You're gonna start with the grapes, both.
Okay, both colors. We
Yes.
got green and
Yes.
purple.
Yes.
How many do you think we're going to use?
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna start by the greens. So
Okay.
here with the greens, I have the spring mix, and I have the rocket.
And as we like to say, arugula.
Exactly, exactly. And in Lebanon, we say rocca.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Learn
So
something.
yes, if Gene was here, he would have been like, "What? What?" So yeah, we're gonna start with the greens, and as I always say, it's up to taste. If you want the green to be the dominant ingredient, you can do that,
Okay.
and if not, for me, this is enough. So we're gonna start with this.
Just a small bed of
Exactly.
greens to
Exactly.
start.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna move the greens away. Always make sure to cut it so when you're eating it, it's like bouchée size.
Yeah.
So you can eat it at ease, not be like talking to someone or having like a bite and being like, you know? So
Yeah.
don't be lazy.
Okay.
So you're
you can
gonna
do
start
that.
with this. I'm gonna start with tomatoes.
Now, how do you cut the heirloom tomatoes? Because those look trickier
Yes.
than a regular.
Some people like to make it, how do we say, uneven.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna cut it like my grandma used to do. So, by the way, we grow this in our garden in Lebanon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my grandpa, he was a constructor, but at the same time, he loved being like in his garden, and we will have like everything. We will have Gene's favorite Italian parsley, and we will have rocca. We will have
Yes.
tomatoes, cucumbers, everything. Even we have like fruit trees, like
wow.
apple, pears, peaches, everything.
God, it sounds like you had a
Everything.
full farm. That's
Yes.
amazing.
We even still have chicken.
Aw.
Yeah, we have our own chicken, and my dad treats them like they're like his pets.
Does he name them?
He doesn't name them, but they follow him everywhere. I don't know, like when they hear him. I have my dog that does that, but not my chicken.
Yeah. Yeah. My boyfriend has some chickens.
That was very weird. I'm like, no. So yeah, let's continue with that.
All
And I love that
right.
you're cutting the grapes like
Lengthwise?
this, lengthwise, because Gene was cutting them in the other half.
Yeah, I just think it looks a little prettier that way when you open it
Exactly.
up.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna submit the file that I need you with me more and more.
Yes.
So now we have Robbie cutting the grapes in a very beautiful shape. And I'm gonna start with the baby bell peppers.
Now, do these taste different than the regular bell
They
peppers?
do actually,
Okay.
and that's why with this, because we have mix of taste, like we have, by the way, the rocket has a little bit of bitterness.
Yes.
But it's good because you can balance it for while you're adding like the honey in the dressing. So
Yeah.
there's always a balance between
Okay.
sweet, bitterness, and every other taste.
Which is nice because a lot of times, I don't know, more basic American recipes do not balance very well.
Yes.
A little too sweet or a little too rich.
And you need variety.
Yes.
You know? And that's why I like that these comes in different colors. So we have the yellow, the red, and the orange. We're gonna do that.
Beautiful.
Now we're almost ready for the assembly.
Okay, that's going to be the exciting part because then you get to eat it.
Yes. So, do we have anything left? I think
We have
it's-
one more item, I believe.
Ooh,
Looks like
yes.
these nice pears.
Yes. We're gonna use pears. So I'm using two types of fruit.
Okay.
We're using the grapes and we're using the pear. And if we wanna count the tomatoes as fruits as well, so it's 3. But you can add any type of fruit that you want. So let's do this quickly before we start the assembly. So this, I'm gonna just chop it and add it on top.
Do more like strips, it
Yes.
looks like. Okay, so it'll be pretty.
Yup, it will be. And guess what? I'm not using Italian parsley because I thought Gene will be with us, but as he's gonna get some, he will be happy that there's no Italian parsley.
There's just rocket.
Exactly.
Yes.
So now I'm gonna start sprinkling
Beautiful.
all these. I'm gonna use all the grapes
Nice.
because I don't want your work to go to waste.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do that. Don't tell this to Gene.
He will
then-
never see it.
I know. And then after this, I'm gonna start with the colorful ones.
Okay. Place them in a visually pleasing way.
Yes. You know, my mom used to tell me that when you wanna eat, it starts with the eyes, with the vision.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why everything should be appealing, should be pleasing.
That's always my difficult part is I can make it, but then it doesn't end up looking great. It's just
You know, sometimes it's fine because you just, at the end, you wanna eat, but as you said.
yes, this makes it so much more fun.
So now we're gonna add the small mozzarella balls.
Okay.
And these are soaked with olive oil, herbs, and spices.
Okay.
You can make it yourself, or as we said last time, if you want something last minute and you don't have enough time, you can just buy it from the stores and you can find it almost anywhere.
Oh, nice.
And if you don't find the one soaked with spices and herbs, just get the regular one.
And then you could always, yeah, like you were saying, just throw
Yeah.
some herbs and oil on top.
And not only that, when we're doing the dressing, it's gonna have herbs and olive oil.
Okay.
So that's fine. So now we
Beautiful.
have these, we have this. We're
else?
gonna add the pomegranate.
Beautiful.
Also, we're gonna,
That'll
Do
add
it
some
like
brightness and
this.
some texture.
yes. Now we're gonna add the forgotten fruit, the
Just-
pears.
Beautiful pears.
We're gonna add them on the edges of the plate,
Okay.
like this.
That's very cool.
And after that, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna start the dressing.
Oh, okay.
So,
what do
we'll
we-
be back and we'll start the dressing.
All right.
So now that we have this masterpiece, we're gonna start with the dressing. For the dressing, and because as we said, there's bitterness and there's sweets and there's everything, I decided to make the base using mustard.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be using two type of mustard, the spicy one
Yum.
and the regular one.
Okay.
So make sure to shake it.
Yeah, the worst, that mustard water on the top.
Exactly.
So what are we doing? That
So
looks
this
like a
is the
couple
spicy one.
tablespoons, maybe?
Hello, Gene.
I know, I'm more of a
I'm
baker,
like,
so I like to
no
measure.
measurements. Yeah, you can say 2 tablespoons from each. gonna add some olive oil.
And you're doing it first, you're not doing it like a little bit to try to emulsify.
No.
Okay.
You just, you know what, and I hate to say it, but yeah, sometimes it's the vision, like you just look and you know how much.
Okay. So a little practice maybe.
Yes.
Or just to taste.
It is to taste, but practice will make you know that this much is enough.
Okay.
And now we're gonna add the honey.
Which we know we have plenty of here at the kitchen.
Exactly. The Desert Brew kitchen has a lot of honey and a lot of sweetness.
Aww.
So we're adding, let's say, a little bit of lemon juice.
Okay.
Yes. Now we will mix it. Now I'm gonna let you choose 3 of these. We're not gonna make it
Okay.
like
Is this a test?
a lot. No, it's not a test because everything goes well. And as I say to Jean, it's up to taste.
Okay, how about some paprika,
Perfect.
some za'atar,
Perfect.
and let's do some white pepper.
Nice. Nice choice. I was
shall
impressed,
see.
especially when you picked the za'atar.
It is such a good flavor, and I forget to use it, but if you said it works here, I will use it.
Next time when I'm back from Lebanon, I will get you some za'atar.
Oh, because you could probably get some...
I have some za'atar in my land. So we
Oh.
harvest them, my mom will dry them, and we will grind them and do the mix.
That's amazing. Oh, your own mix.
Yeah,
That's so
because the za'atar is
cool.
not only the herbs itself. So the za'atar is a mix
Okay.
with za'atar, sumac, sesame seeds, and some salt.
Okay. Oh, I
But-
didn't realize salt was already in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit of salt. But sure, the measurements are different, and that's
Okay.
what makes one za'atar better than the other.
Okay.
So now that we have all this,
We shall see if it tastes delicious.
yes. Can I ask you for the prosciutto, please?
You sure can.
So we can add some, I don't know, maybe meat, some even grilled chicken or whatever. I like to use prosciutto.
Okay.
And we can make it as a flour.
Oh, pretty.
And we can add it to our
Nice.
salad.
So this could be a full meal. Like this
Yes.
is everything you could want.
Exactly. And do you know that the very first meal that I made on the Desert Brew kitchen had prosciutto?
I did not.
Yes, this brings back memory.
Oh, nice.
And
Wow.
now I'm gonna put some
Oh,
Parmigiano Reggiano. I hope I
Okay.
pronounced it well.
I think that sounds pretty good.
Also, just a little bit because we don't want it to be, how do we say, like to cover the other flavors.
Okay.
So now we are ready to taste.
I'm ready.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi.
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 I
Just
heard
say,
nice
the,
food,
just say the magic word.
and I'm here.
Food. And this
Oh,
is,
damn.
this is, I think it's gonna
I'm sorry,
be.
but now this is where I need to take over, and I need to do the tasting.
Bye.
Well, that makes
Okay,
sense.
okay, ready? Let's test. I'm gonna taste.
So that's yours. I'm
Who
gonna
did,
put
who did all the work on this?
Robbie.
Yes.
You did? I
He
knew you were a cook.
he cut all the grapes.
I got the grapes. Aren't they great?
Wow,
Is it delicious?
it's really good.
Oh, good.
It's better than last week. And I cut those grapes.
See why? That's why.
Exactly.
There we go.
This
Thank
is
you.
amazing. Good
Ooh.
job, boys. I don't
Yay.
need to be here anymore.
Nope. Nope, you don't.
Okay, let's do this.
Try it.
Okay.
Are you trying it?
I will.
That dressing is so good with this.
See?
Perfect for those hot days in Palm Springs that you know we're all experiencing right now. And by the way, the entire Coachella Valley, not just Palm Springs.
Exactly.
So, another amazing meal. We're gonna miss you, my friend.
We are.
I hope you know how to cook.
I'm gonna miss you.
I know. I have to. Am I gonna have to?
Yeah. You guys-
Whip
somebody's
something
gotta
together.
Make lunch around here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing up. I'm glad you liked the
I love it. I love
salad.
it. Amazing.
And that's it.
All
Stay
right.
tuned for more episodes.
Love it.
Bye, guys.